Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Thuram.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Desai.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Messi. Quarter of an hour played.
And it's Tchouaméni.
Passing nice and neat.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he latch on to this?
Bruno Fernandes. He is through here. And it's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
France are looking to go forward now.
Desai calmly anticipates.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Played in by... Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Hakimi. So we're still where we started right now.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Here's Tchouaméni. Looking to play him in. Tchouaméni. Desai.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Quality ball. Now it's Thuram. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ibrahimovic.
No, it's come to nothing. Tchouaméni.
Bellingham.
Pele. Rice. And it's Bellingham. And it's Rice. Here's Tchouaméni. Bellingham.
Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. There they go, hunting again.
It's run loose here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Desai.
Chouameni. He's played it back. And it's Chouameni. Passes short and sharp. Thuram.
Vietnam do have a chance to counter here.
He'll try from distance. Sensational from Vinicius Junior. That is a gem, an absolute gem. A goal at a really telling moment.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Burmo powering forward here. Messi. And it's half-time.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Vietnam unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's Ibrahimovic!
Desai is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
Messi. Pele. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Barella. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now there's a shoot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Changement. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 9.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Vietnam restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, they could break here. Leicester.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And it's Chouameni. Desai. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. It's Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. A lovely bit of skill. And it's Chouameni. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Tries to pass it through, and it's been played through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rice. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Rice. Hakimi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alvarez's cross. And it's Barella. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Bellingham going forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Burmo, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Alvarez. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has ended up in no man's land. Desai closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's managed to... Can he finish? It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 21.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Le numéro 18.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he can thump it away.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the finish! And that could have brought them level.
Mbappe clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
France have their second corner now. Neymar goes short. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well measured. Donnarumma clears it away. Opts for safety. And the return pass. Desai. Alvarez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rice. And it's Kimmich. Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. Desai getting this one clear. Just 5 minutes left. Some really good ball movement. Desai gets it clear. Chouameni. I think we're just about done here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Buffon. We are into overtime. Not the most accurate pass. Chouameni.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lovely feet. Deftly away. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. This is a promising build-up. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And this is Pogba. Mbappe. France are looking to go forward now. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Messi. And he's forced to go back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Passes short and sharp. Out towards the flank. And it's Tchouaméni. So it is still 0-0. Vinicius Junior. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bruno Fernandes. Hakimi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Hakimi. Ball played for Nesta. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! It's there! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Hakimi. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pogba aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's been shifted off it.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hakimi. Rice. Pelé. That pass has been well intercepted.
Vietnam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Quality ball. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi.
Rice. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ibrahimovic looking to add to his goal. That has not gone well. Desai. Nuno Mendes. Nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Could be danger here. Nuno Mendes.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Messi. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Now then, the ball's come loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Vietnam have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's quick to return it. Knocks it out wide. And they're quick to get it back. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nesta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's well spotted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Bruno Fernandes wants to run onto this. Desai tries to clear.
Vietnam clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Rice. Chouameni. And it's Chouameni. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, well measured. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's there to get it away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro
There's indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 5.
Sergio, what are you
Le
thinking?
numéro 10.
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Chouameni. Nesta.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Neymar. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread out to the left. It's Bellingham. Nice sequence of passes, this. Looking tidy in possession here. Little pass back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Can he get on the end of this? Played in... And a header! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neymar. Bellingham. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Alexander-Arnold. Dani Olmo looking to receive it in space.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball over the top. Donnarumma can clear it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's fabulous. Now there's a fine ball. He's found some space. Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Barella really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 15. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 17.
Vietnam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good spell of possession, this. I think we're just about done here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella. There'll be a minute of stop. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, super find. And with that, the end. Vietnam have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving...